episode of Automation the Car Gaming Tycoon game. In today's episode, I'm going to be doing some challenges, well, only one challenge. Anyway, the challenge is going to be this one, the Big Lap, which I don't really know what the Big Lap is. Anyway, what we're making is an engine that can haul a caravan. So what's needed is fuel economy, longevity, and smoothness. And it says maybe a lazy V8, or a turbo inline 4, or inline 6 might do the job. Whatever you do, make it sound like a car, not a vacuum cleaner. I agree. Anyway, so these are some of the requirements. It has to have a performance index of more than 60, which should be pretty easy. Regular unleaded fuel. Reliability higher than 43. So all this stuff, I think this should be pretty easy. I know it says everything's gone to hell over here, but that's just because the engine actually hasn't been made yet. Also, we need smoothness more than 45, and fuel economy better than 17%. So really, I think the hardest thing of this whole thing will be the fuel economy, because the power, the reliability, and all that, fine. But the fuel economy, that's one thing that needs. So I'm not going to go for V8. I'm actually going to go for an inline 6, as it should have good torque for pulling. Inline 6s are smooth because when one piston is going down, there's another piston going up, and inline 6 should just be pretty good. Okay, so for the block material, cast iron, and then push rod engine. Actually, no. One part of this that I am going to put some money into is going to be dual overhead cams and 4 valves per cylinder. I'll say about maybe a 3.5 liter engine. Yeah, something like that. 3.4. It's fine. Cast iron head, variable valve lift. Actually, no. I'm going to go see if I can put that on after I've put all this stuff. After I've done all this, I'll go back and check and see if I actually can. Because really what you need to start off with is a base. You need to just have an engine. And then take it and modify it as you wish. Because the engineering time has to be lower than 66 and production units has to be less than 35. And also a variable valve timing and lift that will decrease reliability a bit. So that's why I'm going to wait till the end to mess with all of this stuff. Turbocharger. I'm going to leave it naturally aspirated to see if I can get a performance index more than 60. Injection, obviously. Direct injection to get more power. Sadly, you don't have an option for direct and port injection, because that would actually have better reliability than just direct injection. Because with just direct injection, the issue is since you're just spraying it directly into the cylinder, you have issues that could happen with carbon building up on the valves, which you could get random misfires, and then eventually over time, less power and worse efficiency. So you'll make sure leaving all this stuff there. Quality, I guess it could go up a tiny bit. Okay, cast. Actually, go short cast. Yeah. Single exhaust catalytic converter. I mean, does it need a catalytic converter? What year is it? 2005. Yeah, I would need a catalytic converter, wouldn't it? Baffled and baffled. So how does this work? Everything is actually quite good. The performance index is very good, 107. However, I suspect the performance index actually isn't much. Yeah, look at that. 107 index, and the car's only making 151 horsepower. But now the funny thing is here, well, actually not funny, the thing that you should notice is that because it is an inline 6, it has quite a lot of torque, not as much power, because inline 6s, they're just really good with torque. Oh god, there's this weird song that's coming on. I don't really like this song. But then again, it's just kind of like a bouncy, get things done fast sort of song. So now what do we got here? Exhaust. That exhaust needs to be a little bit big. Can I get any more power? Yes, I can. That was what was restricting power. Okay, that's good now. So I need engineering time a lot lower here. Let's see how much lower. Not ignition timing. Engineering time. Just a little bit actually. So fuel system. Just go deep. That was really fast. That was really fast. Wow. Okay, let's go do one more. Top Mule Drag Racer. This seems fun. So, 35 performance and okay, over 390. Ultimate unleaded. Okay. So what I'm going to do right now is put this together. I think I might go with a boxer engine. Now the reliability would be a little bit worse. V10. Actually, V12. Yeah. So I'll be back in a minute once I've just built this base. I'm just going to do a little time lapse so you can actually see what I'm doing. Okay, so engine is knocking quite severely. And now I have to go mess with the engine and stuff. So exhaust, that looks all fine and everything. Yeah, okay, exhaust is fine. Now I need to go deal with the fact that the engine is knocking. As the engine efficiency really doesn't matter. Fuel economy. Increase the fuel mixture, as that will definitely decrease the... Oh my god, my computer is so hot. I just put my hand off the side of my desk and I fell down and it's like... The computer is being roasted in there. Wait a second. The computer feels like the CPU is dying in there. Let's check this out. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that would be why. All of my fans except the front fan is at idle. Oh, that's great. And somehow it got... What the... Okay. What happens if I click... Okay, that's annoying. So basically what I'm doing right now is I'm just cooking my computer. Like, I just put my hand off the side of my desk and it's like, that is oddly hot. One moment, I'm just going to put my computer in the jet mode to take care of this. It's 42 degrees Celsius in my computer, okay? That is damn hot. Okay, it's at an acceptable temperature now. There. Okay, good. Now, just you saw me deal with some computer crap now. And at the moment I gotta deal with this engine. So, this stuff is good, but the performance index needs to be quite a bit more. The engine weight also needs to be less. So, okay, I have a lot of headroom with engineering time, so I'm gonna go back to the bottom end. I'm gonna put some steel there for the crank. And then for the conrod, how about heavy duty forged? That does help. And then the piston. Forged? Oh, that's better. Yeah. Okay. Now the engine weight. Okay. What happens if I put lightweight forged? How much different in weight is that? Nothing. How about titanium? Yeah, sure, why not? You know, I don't see the reason why you wouldn't use billet steel. I mean, it's lighter. The material, it costs a lot less. The production unit is a little bit higher. That's why. Okay, I'm using it anyway. Now here, what can I do? ALSI and ALSI. And the engine weight is still too much. I need to get that down by about 100 pounds, okay? What would happen if I went for a V10? Engine weight is a lot less. I think I'm going to have to go V8 here. Yeah, V8. Pushrod engine. So now the weight is correct. Now that the weight is correct, increase the quality a little bit here just so I can get a little bit better out of the top end here. Compression ratio. I'm going to keep that there so that I don't run into issues with knock. Actually, I'm going to decrease that a little bit. The cam profile, that is going up for sure so that I have a lower octane rating on this car. And now, so the octane rating is 97. How much can I do with this? So, intercooler. So you need to go up there. Everything really needs to go up. Maximum boost. That needs to go up too. Engine is knocking. Now the engine is knocking, run a lower compression again. Another thing, increase the fuel mixture. Can I get... Yeah, I'm getting a little bit more power out of that too. That's good. And then RPM limit, that can also go up to 7,500 maximum. Because if you look here at the 7,500 for the conrods, that's the lowest. So you can't go any higher than that, or else your conrod's going to go kaboom. Everything else might be fine, but conrods, no. What's this amount? Valve float is occurring. So how can I fix that? By reducing RPM limit. That's not happening. So now, let's see, how do I fix the valve float? Well, that's how. Yeah, just increase the quality of the valves and that stuff. Now where's the performance index at? I am very close on that performance index. Can I increase this at all? Yes, I can. Oh, there's the knock. So this is as close as I'm going to get there. Now, a little bit more power. Higher RPM power if I increase the cam profile. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Oh, gold. Yay. That's good. I know that this video is very quick, but it's fun. So, oh well, that's the same thing I said about the last episode. Anyway, this was a pretty fun episode. Just going through here and doing this. I'm surprised I got gold on something. Anyway, but I was about to end the episode there. Let's see if I can make this a little bit better. I'm gonna go off camera for just a moment. Oh, a flat plane crank? Oh my god, those are amazing. Yeah, I'm going with one of those. So now the engine should give a... Actually, let's see if there's a difference. Go to billet steel, and then go to testing. Now I want to listen to this. So this is without a flat plane crank. Pretty good. Now let's go put on a flat plane crank. So that one gurgled. That's the word I was looking for. Now this should snarl. Yeah, definitely, that's for sure. So now I need the contrast to be a bit better because I want to give it a little bit more revs. So without actually doing much, I've decided this is where I'm going to leave it. 742 horsepower and 627 pound-feet of torque. Now all this power is made up really high in the RPM range, so yeah, you're not getting much right off the line. You're getting it after you've taken off. And what is this? Oh, top mule dragster. So really, you want all your power at the low end because you're just taking off and going. I mean, pretty fast, but still. Pretty good engine. Now let's listen to it real quick, because I'm curious about that. Wait. So I'm curious. I'm gonna make the engine really smooth, but first, I'm gonna listen to it. That is loud. As there is no exhaust. It's not even that high in the RPM right yet. Well, I mean, ears are not the best right at the moment after hearing that. Okay, it has lost a bit of power, I admit. However, it should be smoother. So, I think this is a pretty good engine. Anyway, hope you liked this episode, and goodbye.